guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up, it's your girl Sasha Banks, legit boss, but you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife.
Marie.
And you are going in SmackDown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
Yeah, welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here, youtube.com/Steve and Larson, and available wherever fine audio podcasts are, including CastBox. Be sure to download the CastBox app. Use that to check out your podcast. It's a great, free, and easy way to support Going In Raw and listen to your favorite podcasts. Just get on CastBox, hit the Going In Raw, subscribe to the Going In Raw podcast, and then leave us a comment if you want to. If you don't want to, it's totally cool. If you have your way of doing it, that's great too. But just know we're out there in the audio realm as well.
Yeah.
If you're not watching here on the YouTube, if you are watching on YouTube, hit the little subscribe button, notify bell next to it. For some reason, I don't know what the deal is. Maybe YouTube got their act together momentarily for the moment in terms of the sub stuff. The sub stuff, because our subs are they're regaining again. It's all weird, man.
Yeah, I don't understand any of it.
We're just at the whims.
I've been doing YouTube stuff for 10 years pretty much.
Still don't understand it.
Don't understand any of it.
Don't get what they're doing over there.
Don't understand it at all.
Anyways, do you have any programming notes?
No.
I don't remember we have any programming
No
notes.
programming notes today.
Yeah, we've
So
got.
now we can-
okay, here's a
what?
small programming note because we're going to do our Slammiversary predictions in the show, which a lot of people in chat for some reason seem to find amusing.
I'm not sure why I do them either, but okay.
You were the one who said, "Should we do these?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay."
I was hoping you'd say no.
Well, we have a show to fill out, and we're a pro wrestling podcast, man. Come on, these are some of these guys are going to be the stars of tomorrow. Some of these guys are the stars of yesterday who are still wrestling. I may or may not. It's going to be a game time decision. Do a Slammiversary live stream reaction thing.
What time does the show start?
I think 5.
Oh.
I'm just going to do it from
Yeah. I won't be free to participate, even if I were inclined to.
Yeah, I don't. So my thing is this. I don't want to leave my house to do it. So you would have to be huddled up next to me in Mer's room where my office is. Because I'm just going to do it there. And I really don't want that. So you're kind of not invited to it.
That's all right. I'm going to a baseball game Sunday anyways.
Really? With the
Yeah.
Rivercats?
No.
Oh.
Going to Oakland.
Oh, that should be interesting.
It's going to be fun.
So
I've been to A's game in a long time. I'm excited.
Well, good for you. So yeah, it's going to be a game time decision though. So either, don't make plans for it, but if you're around and you're not doing anything, if you're just sitting on your couch,
It might be an option.
getting stoned or something, you might tune into Slammiversary with me. I don't know, maybe not. I mean, if you're not in an Impact, then why would you watch? But if you're going to be watching Slammiversary, I don't know. I mean, I wonder if people would just sit there and watch me when they're not watching something. I'm not very entertaining. So anyways, I don't know.
I don't know.
So yeah,
I don't know.
So that's going on. Of course, we're on the Patreon at patreon.com/Steve and Larson. It's a great way to support Going In Raw. You kick us money, and then we give you either access to live streams or a Friendo Care package, which you could see boom right there, and then it's gone. And then
What about friendomarket.com?
oh man, and then of course another great way, probably the best way right now, friendomarket.com. We sell all sorts of shit. We got prints. We've got a t-shirt sticker package right now. If you order it during this show, I'm not going to put it back on sale right now. It's $30.
Should we do a Slammiversary sale this Sunday?
Yes, this Sunday, a Slammiversary sale. That's a great idea. That's a fantastic idea. You know what I can do? Here, let's just do this. Slammiversary sale begins right now, or as soon as I log in here to the store.
Wow.
And I think I can do
Breaking
this
news.
fairly
Slammiversary sale
quickly.
beginning now. Continues till Monday morning.
$25.
Monday morning.
It's on sale.
Or
Hold on.
let's say
Monday morning.
Monday morning, whenever Steve changes it.
Whenever I happen to change it, it says my product is updated right now.
$25.
At the Friendo Market, the Slayest shirt sticker pack, $25. It's our Slammiversary sale. This only happens once a year, people. Once a year.
Once a year.
And during this live stream, if you order the Slayest shirt pack, hey, I'll read your name. I'll interrupt whatever Larson has to be talking about. And
what better way to celebrate Slammiversary? We got a couple super chats here. Let's get to them. Then we get on with the news. Bartholomew von Flavenstein, $2 that says, "Hey, friendos."
Hey,
Hi.
friendos.
Emilio Hernandez, $2. Watch any G1. We've watched day one.
Day one.
I think yesterday was day 5, so we're not that far behind.
I heard there's some fantastic
I
wrestling
heard all
going
of day
on
4 was exceptional.
over there in the G1.
Exceptional.
Yeah, man.
Nonstop player, $3. Would you get high as shit with Minoru Suzuki?
I don't know if he partakes.
I don't know, but I would definitely help him pick up refuse and help him recycle.
Oh, I'd rather get high with him, to be honest with you. I'd say, would you like the universal language of edibles? Because I don't know Japanese, and I don't know if he knows English. So I would say, I would present the brownie, but then I'd do a crazy face to make sure he knows that this is going to get you high. Don't eat the whole thing, Minoru. So yeah, I would do that. By the way, I'm going to mention this nonstop player, that super chat guy that we just read. If you're not watching Matt Chat,
if nothing else, watch for his videos.
On Sunday, we've got our Matt Chat show. His video questions are amazing. They're fantastic. I love them so much. Bree Marie, $3 super chat says, "Happy Friday, friendos. First time super chat. Yeehaw! It's Friday, Larson. Let's talk some news about
let's talk
Monday."
some news. So WB put up a tweet today, which read, quote, "Commissioner Stephanie McMahon will appear live this Monday on Raw to deliver a historic announcement." That was it.
Oh.
So when there's a vague announcement of an announcement, what's just the right thing to do? Speculate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We can power rank all day long what this means.
Well, let's get some potentially informed speculation first before uninformed speculation. First, Wrestling Inc. speculated that Stephanie could be announcing a women's tag division. Why? Because Sasha Banks recently posted on her Instagram story a picture of the first WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Velvet McIntyre and Princess Victoria.
Oh, interesting.
But both PW Insider and WrestleVotes speculate that the announcement might be about the rumored all-women pay-per-view.
Yeah.
We talked about that last week or the week before.
Yeah.
With both outlets suggesting that could take place this September on Long Island, New York, with Pro Wrestling Insider stating that their source suggested the show could take place at the Nassau Coliseum in Uniondale. That's on Long Island. PW Insider also reports that, quote, "Several female performers in the company have confirmed to PWInsider.com that they were told recently it was something the company has been working on developing." I would think among the two options, that would be the stronger case being made with these two examples of the all-women pay-per-view.
The only other thing that I could have possibly potentially thought of was making the Rousey Bliss match main event at SummerSlam. No, it's going to be the all-women show. That's what it's going to be. I have no doubt in my mind. That's definitely number one in power rankings.
How about this? Why not both? Why not announce the all-women's pay-per-view and say at that show we will crown new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions?
Perfect. You know what's weird? It's weird. I haven't heard anybody. I saw a tweet today from a wrestling fan, and mentioned something about are there some of those sort of are there wrestling fans out there who think that there aren't enough women to justify a tag division? It's funny. I always see tweets on my Twitter timeline from people talking about a backlash that I never see. Because I don't really tune into like replies.
Oh,
because they're usually terrible. But apparently there might be some sort of I don't get. There's plenty of women to justify a tag team division, especially in NXT. They're locked and loaded, man.
I know, especially with
you can call up 8 women, all massively talented.
I can think of at least 3 maybe women that signed from the Mae Young Classic that have not really been on NXT television yet.
Right.
And once they work their way through the developmental system, go up to main, there's going to be the women's roster across brands is going to be pretty massive.
Yeah.
You could easily support a tag division now in 3 years. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The only question would it be cross-brand?
Should be.
To be honest, I kind of feel, given how many female talents there are in NXT or across the 3 brands, you could probably justify on both Raw and SmackDown if you do a rather large call-up. If you call up like 8 from NXT, which is a big number, but there are a lot, especially on the house show circuit, there's a lot.
I just kind of feel like it'd be an interesting wrinkle to how they handle championships if they have
It'd be really fun.
one belt, one
Yeah.
championship, 2 belts, I guess, in this case, that are cross-brand.
No, I agree completely. I think it'd be so much fun to do. It's something different. It's something they're not doing right now with them. So no, I think that'd be fantastic. That'd be great. And then I wonder if this is going to be about the all women's network special. Would they make reference to the Saudi Arabia thing? Would she say, there's a lot of hold on, whoa, Stephen Howland just ordered the Slayus T-shirt.
Nice.
Hey-o.
Thank you very much.
You should get the Big Cartel app and log into it so that you can.
Well, there's email notifications.
Whoever's talking should be interrupted by somebody.
Okay. I think your phone just buzzed before mine did.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe mine's on silent. Yes, that was the issue.
All right. So, yeah, I do think she's going to say, a lot of people were saying that we couldn't take women to Saudi Arabia, so we're going to do it because that's obviously what this is.
Yeah. But no, they're not going to mention that.
Of course not.
No.
She's so corporate these days. Like even when she's in character, but when she's out of character, she's so corporate. She's trying
that's
to
her
be,
job. She's
like
chief
trying
something.
to be. It's so like everybody. It always cracks me up when they.
What's
like
her
Triple
official?
H.
What's her official title?
Oh, I don't know. What is it, like VP or something?
Is it executive VP or is there a C in front of her title?
EVP? I don't know.
I want to know.
I don't know, man. Doesn't really matter.
No, it does.
Doesn't actually matter though. Does she have a storyline title and then like a separately? What is it?
Wow, there's just a lot to get through here.
Yeah, man. It says right here, Chief Brand Officer.
CBO. See, that's what I was wondering.
CBO.
If there was a C in front of her title.
Who's the Chief Brand Officer here in Going in Raw? I think that's me.
Yeah, you
'cause I do
design
all
most
the-
of the stuff.
I do all the designing stuff.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Yeah. What are you then? What do you bring to the table?
Not much.
Chief Content Officer.
Sure, CCO.
CCO, and I'm CBO.
I do our taxes, so I guess I'm CFO.
Yeah. That is true. Wouldn't that technically be like TurboTax then?
Well, I put the numbers in.
Oh, okay. Good job, CFO.
Like I do my best to keep track of our expenses.
We both wear a lot of hats around here.
We do. I mean, it's a company of 2, so that's kind of necessary.
I know.
But I feel like neither of us are CEO. Like that empty can of Rockstar over there is more qualified to be CEO of this outfit than we are.
Empty Rockstar Can is officially the CEO of Going in Raw. How did those come back into our lives, by the way?
Oh, that's me.
That was you at the pay-per-view, bringing like 3.
Yeah, they're on sale. So I bought I got a
man.
couple, had
No,
one.
because I think what spurred it was my opening the door to it on my trip to L.A. Because remember I told you, I said, man, I remember you used to soak those things down. And
I had one before that.
Oh.
And that's what got that thought in your head.
Okay.
Maybe. I was drinking a lot of coffee in the afternoon. I was like, I need to dial back on the coffee because
Yeah.
it's just too much. And then, I don't know. It just felt like it was too much to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, well, I still need an afternoon pick-me-up for a little bit. I'm trying to wean myself off the afternoon coffee.
I feel bad. I really like the deli, but we hardly go there.
I know. I
it's
do
a
too.
bummer.
I know. I like going there too.
I like interacting with people, even if it's for like 2 minutes.
But at $2.50 a cup of coffee every day, it adds up, man.
Yeah.
Rockstar, that's $1.50.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's good stuff.
Savings of $1. Do you want to answer some super chats real quick?
Yes.
Michael Radcliffe, sorry, $2. Who goes over Vacation Okada or Chill Roman? Depends where this match is taking place. New Japan. Well, I mean, Okada just broke. Spoiler alert: he won his match last night at the G1.
Roman can't even beat freaking Bob Lashley these days. He's
Yeah,
not beating anybody.
Vacation Okada goes over.
Yeah.
Gary Smith, $2. Asuka and Kairi Sane for women's tag champs.
There you go.
Oh, I skipped some. I apologize. Austin Luff, $2.79. Vacation Okada for Undisputed Era. The Universal Jones, $2. Hey, you pencil neck geeks. What do you use on your beard?
What are you using your beard?
Nothing.
Nothing. Au natural.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bartholomew Von Flavin.
Let's go back to that Undisputed Era thing. Vacation Okada for Undisputed Era. No, but who would be the next 3 people who should join the Undisputed Era?
3?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, they need to be Ring of Honor alumni.
Kevin Owens has to be one of them.
Yeah.
How great would
Oh,
that be?
absolutely.
Yeah.
What about Sami Zayn then?
Okay, that could work.
We need one more.
How is it not top notch? Dominic Dijakovic.
I don't know.
He was never Ring of Honor champion. Was Steen?
Yeah.
And Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Bartholomew von Flaven.
Von Flavenstein.
It's Stein, not Steen. He corrects me. Thank you.
It's Bartholomew von Flavenstein.
Aaron Beresford, 2 pounds. Larson, get up and give me my sneaker vlog. I'm going to edit it today while my car gets serviced.
YouTube.com/Friendoville. Larson's sneaker vlog is coming. Me and Jeff are going to try to do another 4 Lights this weekend.
Yeah, I shot some B-roll yesterday after you left.
Those are beautiful shoes.
They're good-looking shoes, man.
Very beautiful shoes.
So that's done. Just got to compile.
Yeah.
Put some music on it.
Yes.
Done. The Universal Jones, $2. Take off your shirts. Show me those dad bods.
Give me like 6 months, man. I've been hitting the gym hard. I'm going to be like freaking.
I did arms today.
I'm going to be like freaking top notch. I'm going to be like Dijakovic. I'm going to be loked.
Alto, $2. Steaks, rare, medium rare, or well done? Medium rare. Medium rare.
Yeah, we're on the same page there, man.
Medium rare.
All right, let's talk about this. As little as I had wanted to talk about Hulk Hogan, I feel like this is kind of news. If we didn't talk about it as a story, people would be asking us about it. So we'll just lay it out. There has been some reaction, some interesting reaction, although I'm not going to say surprising reaction, to Hulk Hogan's backstage Extreme Rules locker room apology meeting thing, where he apologized, or he said, you probably shouldn't say things when you're, there's cameras everywhere, so you shouldn't say things. Oh, and also, sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings by being racist. So here's the deal. Not everybody's thrilled about this Hulk Hogan coming back thing. Both Mark Henry and James Ellsworth provided some details about the meeting that occurred prior to Extreme Rules, where Hogan spoke about his reinstatement into the company. On his podcast, Duhcast, which is amazing. He's going to be on Podcast Row.
I know.
He's probably, I would say, most likely to be our next Going in Raw intro guy.
Yeah. You're watching Going in Raw.
Duh. Els on his podcast, Duhcast. Ellsworth, who apparently is on a per day deal, he hasn't been re-signed or anything. More or less confirmed most of the early reports we heard about the nature of the meeting, saying that Triple H started the meeting by warning WWE talents about the hazards of social media and spoke about the ease with which anything can be recorded without that person's knowledge.
I think I said this on Monday's show. That seems like a class in NXT.
Yeah, it should be. Also, probably shouldn't have actually been talked about here because it was completely missing the point. Then Hogan apologized and warned talents against again about potentially having conversations recorded without their knowledge. Mark Henry spoke to the Busted Open Radio podcast show about a conversation he had with Hogan at Extreme Rules, saying, quote, "The first thing I thought was, I'm hoping he is able to address everybody and voice some concerns. He made an announcement. He apologized. He's done a lot of stuff with the Boys and Girls Club, but I didn't want to lose track of the fact that there's more work to be done, and I think that's going to happen. And when talking to him yesterday, he's willing to. I was very optimistic about talking to him. He's like, Mark, I'll do whatever because I want people to see my heart, not what I said anymore. It's an embarrassing thing. I go places and I see people giving me a look I'm not used to getting, and it's been that way since that time. He said, I can't live with it like that. I gotta fix it. And I was like, great, you're willing to fix it? I'm willing to help. Mark Henry also spoke with TMZ Sports about the locker room reaction to the Extreme Rules meeting, saying, no, it's 50-50 amongst African-American WWE superstars. So the question was, amongst the African-American superstars in the room, what was the reaction? He said, no, it's about 50-50. He says, I've talked to guys who were like, to hell with him. And I had guys who were like, you know what, man, if he's willing to make a change and try to help out and go and speak up to be part of the answer, then part of the problem, it's all good. I mean, the bottom line is this. If a guy who's so driven by ego, which seemingly Hulk Hogan is,
yes,
I can't think of a worse punishment in the world than him having that ego just hit rock bottom by going out, and where people are usually like, hey, Hulkster. Now they're like, ooh. So if that has been an eye-opening experience to the point where he's had to do some true reflection on the inside, and only Hulk Hogan can answer that question.
Yes.
Some true reflection, then That's great. That's good.
But based on
that's a second chance.
Yeah. But based on what he said, apparently,
Yeah, dude.
if he has had that reflection, he hasn't voiced it publicly.
Right. The reflection seems to be, even in the locker room, seems to be so much more focused on, hey, better be careful what you say because they could be recording. It's like, no, dude, you said some horrible things, some really, really bad things. And that's kind of, and so, then Kofi Kingston released a statement that both the other members of the New Day publicly said they stand behind.
Yeah.
And then Titus O'Neil, because there was a rumor that Titus O'Neil
kind of blew off Hogan when Hogan tried to shake his hand.
Yeah. So there were two things about Titus that were going around that he said were untrue, but he did clarify his own stance, and it kind of reflected the New Day's as well.
Yeah.
He said that he didn't. Well, do we have?
Well, here I got the.
You have Kofi's thing.
I have
right?
Kofi's and I have Titus's up. So which one should we
go with? Kofi's first because that came out first.
The general kind of the start of it. They talk about why they're issuing a statement saying this is the only time we're going to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "How do we feel? Indifferent. Say they're not happy, or sad, or angry, or resentful." They say whoever WWE puts into the Hall of Fame is totally completely up to them from a career standpoint. There's no argument on whether or not Hogan should have a place. We have no problem with his reinduction in the slightest degree. But they continue on a personal level when someone makes racist and hateful comments about any race or group of people, especially to the degree that Hogan made about our people, we find it difficult to simply forget, regardless of how long ago it was or the situation in which these comments were made. But we also do not respond with more feelings of hate. Instead, we just do not associate with the people who convey or have conveyed this negative and hurtful mindset. And then he says, this instance will be no different. Perhaps if we see him make a genuine effort to change, then maybe our opinion will change with him. Time will tell. And then Titus was.
So I have Titus's up,
All right.
and he says that he basically, there's two things. So he's sort of dispelling the rumors. The first one had to do with the handshake thing, and he said there was, I'm paraphrasing here, there essentially was no real opportunity. It wasn't like there was a line of people waiting to shake hands, and he blew it off. There was just not a lot of one-on-one interaction.
And the second thing was like there was reports that he stormed out of the Arena Extreme Rules
which
because
was
he was
untrue.
upset because
he said he wasn't booked on the show, and the talent relations guy told anybody who isn't booked on the show to simply leave.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that. But then he did say,
he said, as to the reinstatement of Mr. Balea, I can only communicate that I'm a proponent of second and even third chances for individuals that show true remorse, acknowledgement of wrongdoing, fulfill their punishment, if applicable, and otherwise put forth sincere efforts to correct the issues. Unfortunately, I must echo the sentiment and dissatisfaction expressed by many of my fellow contemporaries concerning Mr. Balea's apology and its lack of true contrition, remorse, and a desire to change. Mr. Balea's apology, quote, that he didn't know he was being recorded is not remorse for the hateful and violent utterances he made, which reprise language that has caused violence against blacks and minorities for centuries.
yeah. So, and he goes on a little bit and talks about being an African-American father to two young boys, I think he's got two boys?
I think so, yeah.
Two kids? Okay. And how he feels about all that. So, and there was a lot of support. Finn Balor tweeted out, I love Titus O'Neil.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of support behind that. I would really hesitate to think. So here's the thing about WWE. They have been known in the past to, I'm not going to say punish, but not exactly encourage people.
Well, actually, it was interesting.
Not towing the company line.
Well, there was Meltzer in the newsletter. He had a lengthy write-up on the Hogan situation as well. And he mentioned when Austin was booked to lose to Lesnar on Raw, that was in retaliation for him speaking out publicly about the creative at the time.
That's interesting. I never heard that before.
I never heard that either.
Kevin Lanthier, a new Slay a shirt order.
So you haven't gotten that email yet.
So,
granted, that was 15 years ago.
I would really doubt that they would. I mean, here's the thing. They almost might have to, I'm not going to say push Titus more, but ensure that there's nothing that resembles him being de-pushed because of this.
Yeah.
Because that would be a really bad look.
Yes.
Like, oh, he said something and now he's not on TV. Well, he's not on TV a whole lot in the first place. So he might have to take a couple more losses to like the Authors of Pain or something just to make it look like, hey, things are business as normal with Titus O'Neil. I don't know, this might be I'm not being cynical here, but they might be like, well, we should probably get this guy some wins just to make it look like we're not punishing him, So yeah, it was kind of interesting. I mean, it's just interesting. Like the New Day, it's interesting because the New Day, they have the clout, I feel, to say this as a unified front. They're huge merchandise sellers.
Mm-hmm.
They're already as an act, as a 3-man act, Hall of Famers. I mean, they're going to be, as soon as they're done with, they're going to be Hall of Famers. They have all the stroke in the world. Titus O'Neil, not so much, but that's great that he. I was just kind of curious, like who would have been starting those rumors about Titus if that stuff, because what he says, I believe.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
The thing with Titus though, he might not have the clout in terms of, like New Day obviously brings a lot of money to the company, and Titus may not provide that, but he is, he's one of the main guys they send out in charitable functions.
True.
He does a lot of charity work for the company.
He's a big character guy.
Yes,
they can rely on for that.
Yes.
Rely on him for that. So yeah.
So I would definitely hope that he would not face any repercussions.
I would just think, given the classy nature of the way they went
Yes.
about this,
Yes.
that WWE can only say, you know what, that's good that you expressed your opinion in such a manner. Let's move on now. But it does also kind of beg the question, if there were cameras present for this, if they are, as Meltzer suggested.
Oh, I heard elsewhere that WWE denied that. They said there was no cameras there.
No kidding, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if this
there
would change.
and they'd hurt, and the backlash happened. They're like, oh no cameras.
No cameras.
No,
We totally
we'll never
couldn't
see
do that.
No one will ever see that.
I wonder.
Could be.
Even the smallest backlash would have given them. I mean, if this was like an overwhelming success and everybody's welcoming back, then I could see them going forward with like a 24, like a redemption story thing. But given that there was even the amount of backlash there was,
Yeah, and if the narrative arc they're proposing with the watch what you say because you might be recorded, that's not really that's not a redemption story in the least.
So tone deaf. It
really is
super tone deaf. So, anyways, let's read some super chats here.
The Dane Man Train, $2. What mics and camera do you use, and how do you mix live? It's all done in camera. We don't mix live.
These are Rode NT1As.
Yeah, we just try to make sure that the audio levels are roughly equal.
And it's
camera.
Like we should probably get like a mixing board
with some sort of onboard compressor
or something
to even things out a little bit.
Yeah, but we're not really.
What camera is that? A Canon XA30?
30 or 25? 30 or 25, something like that. I think it's a 30. Benedog 61, $7 super chat. Thoughts on Cain Velasquez at the Performance Center?
That's cool.
Dude, so wait, there was this? Wasn't there one other thing that led us to believe, WWE and UFC are
WWE posted a Cormier interview on Facebook.
Yeah, that's right.
Totally.
Oh, they are co-promoting
on the same page. Yep.
In some informal manner, perhaps. Aaron Beresford, £5. Greatest live pop you've ever seen. You have to be in attendance. Not WrestleMania. In all honesty, he said his was Shawn Michaels' entrance.
We can't include WrestleMania
versus Cena. We can include the Raw after Mania.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to call it a pop necessarily.
Oh, when Roman got booed out of the building.
Ooh, that was fun. That was so much fun.
Yeah. Probably the two loudest pops I've ever heard, if we just say, generally speaking, was Seth cashing in and the Hardys coming back.
Oh, Seth cashing in, yeah. Yeah, but those are both Manias. But yeah pretty much.
The Dane Man Train, $2. Do y'all like Jim Cornette or Vince Russo booking?
So I'm not sure I'm not a huge fan of Vince Russo's booking. But Jim Cornette, I mean, he's just sort of a traditionalist,
Yeah.
I respect the hell out of his opinion. I don't agree with him half the time, but who am I? He's been in the business for 80,000 years.
Yeah.
So good for him. He's a wonderful storyteller. He's hilarious. Rufus Rogers, $5, believes Hogan deserves a second chance just like everyone else. Booker T never got fired for saying the same thing on TV. That is a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Thank you for the money, but that is a completely different thing, man.
Devin Martinez, $5. Has there ever been a wrestler death that really hit home with you? Me, it was when Eddie Guerrero passed away. Yeah, Eddie's death was tough.
Yeah, that was rough. I would say like the entirety of the Benoit thing.
Yeah.
Especially as you get older and you have kids and stuff. It's like, oh man, what a monster.
I know.
What a total monster. What a sad situation. Jen Lee accepted $5. Using WWE, NXT, and Performance Center signed talent, book a women's tag team to join each of these factions. Who would join the Undisputed Era?
Iconics.
Okay. Boy, I don't know who would fit in. They would maybe fit in.
Yeah.
They're not as casual funny. They're more bit funny.
Well, then if you want casual funny, then there's got to be Becky and Charlotte.
Yeah, but they're too. Yeah.
But they're too
Boy,
well
I don't know.
established.
Yeah, they're too well established. Exactly. Boy, I don't know. That's a tough one.
I know. All right, New Day. Again, the chemistry is so tight.
I mean, like Sasha and Bailey, I think would fit in really well with the New Day. I feel. Boy, these are difficult.
Tightest worldwide.
I'll push on that one. They're not even. They're like barely on TV. A female Ms. Taraj. Yeah, what if Maurice got her own Ms. Taraj?
Oh, that'd be cool. A Maurice Taraj.
Yeah. Why am I having such a hard time coming up with this stuff? You think about it. Trey Saunders, $2. Getting high with my friendos, saying F you, Hogan. John Maurer, $10. Thanks for all the content. Thank you for your support, John. Mower of lawns. Trey Saunders, $5. Unpopular opinion, but if Daniel Bryan does leave in September, I wouldn't mind, out of a miracle, him signing. Impact has a lot of great talent, man.
Oh, that's a perfect segue.
Perfect
hold on.
segue.
First, what about this for Maurice Taraj? I know it'll never happen, but since The Miz is huge in Hollywood,
Okay.
Ronda Rousey has been in some films. I know Rousey's way too big of a star.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Okay.
That's like, I'm just trying to find any connection.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
It's tough.
I don't know, man. Anyways,
great segue, courtesy of Trey Saunders.
okay, so the only person I can really think of for Undisputed Era would be Candice LeRae, because she was such a star on the independent scene.
Yeah.
And there could be some humor there to be had with her sort of eye rolling them all the time. That could be funny. Or I don't know. She's probably hilarious. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't talk loser. I could see her saying that line. I think it'd be great. All right, Larson, you ready to do this?
No, but I did it.
You're probably going to do better. It's our Slammiversary predictions. Listen, man. Listen.
I know nothing.
We need to be
about
a
Impact
force.
Wrestling.
We need to be a force for good, Larson. We need to be a force for good. According to Dave Meltzer, Impact has no buzz behind them. They did sell out Slammiversary.
All right.
In a 1,000 seat venue. It's the Rebel Entertainment Center in Toronto, but like there are multiple. There's like the main room,
Main hall.
The main hall fits like 3,500.
All right.
They did one of the not main halls.
Oh, gotcha.
One of the sub halls, I believe. And so, but good for them. Hey, a year ago when they did Slammiversary, they had like Alberto Del Rio. It was a mess.
Yeah.
They had like Alberto Del Rio.
I mean,
I think Eli Drake was their world champion.
On paper, this card looks pretty good.
Here's my thing. Clean finishes across the board. Okay?
Yeah.
Just clean finishes
Yeah.
across the board.
Yeah.
Then I'll know you're serious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All
Not
right.
a whole lot of dusty finishes. Let's start from the beginning. Build up to the main event. You haven't made any picks. I got my confidence points and everything out here, man.
You're doing good. You're doing good work.
First, Tessa Blanchard versus Ali. Ali is a former knockout champion,
Correct.
right?
Two-time, yeah, I think.
Tessa Blanchard just signed a long-term deal, like a 2-year deal.
How many? What's the
She's
highest?
going over 8.
Okay, yeah, you're absolutely right about this.
Tessa Blanchard's totally going over. Tessa Blanchard, 7 confidence points from Larson.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, she's gonna. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I will give that. Okay, hold on a second.
You didn't do any of your confidence points yet.
I know I didn't do any of my confidence points. Let's see here. Moose. Let's see here. Tessa Blanchard versus Ali. I will give. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say this. Hold on a second. Yeah, you're right about that.
Steve has to go through and fill out his predictions real quick.
Sorry.
Here, I'll do some super chats while I do that.
Yeah, do some super chats.
Yeah, I'm going to do super chats while you do that. Bartholomew, $5. How come we are all up in arms about the fact that Hogan is a racist and gloss over the fact that he was cheating on his wife?
Because they're two completely different things. Like, being a racist means you have hatred in your heart. Cheating on your wife means you have love in your heart just for the person.
Someone that you're not married to.
Exactly.
Rufus Rogers, $5. Should they bring back more masked or painted wrestlers like Sting,
Yes,
Legion of
painted.
Doom, or Warrior?
Yes.
Yes.
I love the face paint.
paint's great. Yes,
I think it's great.
Aaron Knight, $2. Thoughts on the Ronda Rousey action figure? I mean, it's cool, but doesn't really look anything like her. I showed that to you. Oh, we talked about that during the post show.
Yeah, it looks nothing like
Looks
her.
nothing like her.
Looks nothing like her.
Warm Soda, $2. Will WWE use Keith Lee correctly? Here's hoping. I hope so.
He got a huge pop, evidently, at his first TV taping.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine in NXT. But any NXT call up, you don't know how they're going to be
I've seen plenty
utilized on the main roster.
I've seen plenty of Keith Lee, and he's fantastic.
Yeah.
Right? And he's probably super easy creatively to book, right?
Yeah.
Like, just let the dude be himself.
Yeah.
I am kind of more interested to see the dude he was facing, that Marcel guy.
Oh.
I don't know the rest of his name, but it was Marcel something or another. But I've heard really good things about him.
Oh, yeah?
I've heard really, really good things about him. So I'm kind of curious. I think he's I'm not sure if he's small enough to be in 205 or not.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
Okay.
But he could be a good addition. I don't know.
Trey Saunders, $2. Bring back the power rank button.
Do I have? I don't have the power rank thing here.
No, we don't have the pad either.
Oh, that's right. It was the stream deck. That's
yeah.
right.
OG Sneakerhead, $5. Finn Balor at SummerSlam. Demon or no demon, and against who? No demon.
Yeah, they've moved away from the Demon. I don't think we're going to see the Demon again until he challenges for the Universal title, if that ever happens.
Gary Smith, $2. We need a wrestler with a real dinosaur backdrop. More dinosaur backdrops in wrestling, please. Yes.
I asked the eBay seller about the dinosaur / UFO backdrop to make it 10 by 10. They said yes, but at $40. That's a bit pricey for a backdrop. I'm 20. I'm at 20. Give me 10 by 10 at 20.
But in a way, you're kind of getting two backdrops in one.
Because
you get
it
the
has dinosaur
UFOs
and the UFO.
and the dinosaurs.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Here's the thing. I know you want to switch up the backdrops a lot, but if you got UFOs and dinosaurs in a single backdrop, that's not a single-use thing, man.
Well, it's it's a big four thing. If we're going to be here for SummerSlam, which increasingly looks like the case. Yeah, I mean, look, we can debut it there, see what the reaction's like, and then go on from there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. All right. Did you fill out? You haven't filled out all your things yet?
Yeah, I don't know what my confidence points are.
I didn't know either. I just kind of guessed.
Yeah, what you have is good. I'll just do confidence points, same confidence points on all these.
Oh, just different picks if there are different picks.
So it's just going to come down to the matches. So how many matches do we disagree on?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
half of them.
That's good. That's good.
All right. Same confidence points cross board. So first match, we both think Tessa Blanchard's going to pick up the win.
Yeah, big star.
Second match, LAX versus the OGs.
Yeah, so the story has been LAX, who used to be heels, are now good guys.
Yeah.
The OGs used to be LAX, but then
they were half of LAX, weren't they?
Yeah, so they sort of got phased out a little bit, due to other bookings, but then they came back because King, who also Kingston, I think, Eddie Kingston.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He, because Conan got laid out or something, or he had to go. I don't know. I don't really keep up. But then King came in as sort of this evil, mastermind guy who was trying to steer LAX in a different direction or something.
All right.
And then Conan came back, and so he's with the good guys, LAX, and then the OGs are the old LAX, but they're bad.
All right.
I think.
All right.
I think that's
I
how
have
it
no
is.
idea. We only got one confidence point in it, so I'll stick with LAX.
Okay, I have OGs going over.
Next, Eddie Edwards versus Tommy Dreamer in a House of Hardcore Rules match. Eddie has to go over here, right?
Yeah, Eddie Edwards. So the story here is Eddie thinks Tommy's banging his wife, but it all stems from Tommy trying to bring Eddie back from the brink of insanity because of the Sami Callihan feud.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good writing, man.
Really?
I'm telling you. How long is this Eddie Edwards Sami Callihan theme going on.
A while.
And then they like spin it off organically into its own thing. The writing is pretty solid, I'm telling you.
All right.
Because Eddie Edwards claims that he is the new innovator of violence.
Oh.
So that's the thing. So
Okay.
I think there's going to be a lot of blood in this match.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah.
Eddie Edwards goes over.
Yeah.
Next, Fatal 4-Way. Is this for anything? Is this like number one contender match for X Division?
I don't know.
Phoenix versus Johnny Impact versus Rich Swann versus the Bone Soldier Taiji Ishimori. Of course, we just read that Rich Swann might be hurt.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I'm going to go with Ishimori if they want to really make some overtures to New Japan.
Oh, that's a good point.
Then they're going to have Ishimori go over and stick around Impact for a while. Roll out the red carpet for him as a show of what they can do for New Japan talents. Yes, someone is cooking something.
Man, is there a neighbor opening a restaurant next to us?
Maybe.
What the heck is going on over there?
So I'm going with Ishimori.
I'm going to go with Phoenix. I don't know why. I just like him.
He's great.
Yeah. Next up, we've got Pentagon. I like your logic might be good, though. You might win predictions on a show that you...
Oh, 4 confidence points. Did you mention that?
Yeah, for me too.
Yeah. Well, I meant for both of us. Next, Pentagon Jr. versus Sami Callihan, mask versus hair.
Callahan hardly has any hair in the first place.
Yeah, Pentagon's going over.
It's funny, too. They played like a replay last night because I watched most of Impact last night. They did a replay of Sami Callihan accepting, or of the challenge and then the acceptance. And like Sami Callihan didn't even hesitate. He said, "Oh, my hair fine. Yeah, I'm in." Because it's like he doesn't he has like one strip of hair on the top of it.
I know.
He's not going to look any, he wears a hat 90% of the time.
Yep.
It's not going to look any different.
Nope. Next, Matt Sydal versus Brian Cage for the X Division title.
It's going to be referred to as
the Weapon X Division title. Brian Cage goes over. Confidence points 3.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Su Yung versus Madison Rayne for the Knockouts title.
They've been doing some like crazy horror film stuff with this. There was like a weird clown last night that was like invading Madison Rayne's dreams or hallucinations or something. They did like a weird horror film thing. They're doing really cool stuff with Su Yung. So you're probably actually right here.
She just won the belt not that long ago, right?
I'm going to change mine. I think they brought in Madison Rayne to because she's sort of a legend in the Knockouts division I think you're right about this. I think she's going to job to Su Yung. Because there's like multiple Su Yung. Like she'll show up and she'll have like 5 other Su Youngs behind her because she wears the face paint.
Yeah.
And they're all wearing like Su Yung, either face paint or mask or something.
Oh, that's cool.
And so it's pretty cool stuff.
All right. Finally, the main event for the Impact World title, Austin Aries versus Moose.
I think Moose is going to win, man.
I would like Moose to win. I just
Needs
feel
to be
like
the start of the Moose era.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's kind of what's the adage, old habits die hard.
Yeah.
I still feel like Impact needs who they think is like a holdover to draw, and that's Austin Aries.
Hey, look, man, if you had real balls on you, you'd have Alberto win this. He'll come out of nowhere.
He's not with company anymore.
You don't know that.
Entirely
He'll
possible.
come out of nowhere.
Entirely possible.
Alberto stands tall.
No, I just, as much as I would love for Moose to win,
Moose,
I feel like it's going to be Austin Aries.
I haven't been paying enough attention. Oh, you know what they might do? So D'Angelo Williams has been a little bit of a part of this.
Yeah.
Like Austin Aries like destroyed him with a chair.
Yeah.
They might have D'Angelo Williams turn heel on Moose, align with Austin Aries, and help him keep the title. They might do some overbook crap like that.
Yeah.
Maybe. So maybe that'll be the case.
That's a bummer that D'Angelo's not in a match.
I know. He's really good.
I know.
He's really good.
I know. I was really impressed. We got some mail, Steve.
Oh, yeah, we do.
I'm going to take this one.
This one, I think, is from Draft House
It
Games.
is from Draft House Games.
They're like our favorite, man.
Oh, man. Got some shirts in here, it looks like. There's a large. This is that one's for you.
Oh, cool.
I feel like this is ordered directly from, people who put it together, so I don't know who actually ordered it for us.
Who got us these shirts?
Let's see what shirts they are. AION.
I don't know exactly what this shirt is.
I don't either.
Can you look this up? What is
Yeah.
this shirt?
I don't know.
I mean, it's cool, man.
Yeah, it's a cool design.
AIOM. We've had a couple people like hit us up on like, oh, John Goins just got a Slayer shirt.
Nice. I know that's a
MMORPG.
Yeah.
Is that what this is?
I don't know.
I don't know what this is, man. I don't know what this is, but thank you to whoever sent me a shirt. Sent us shirts. That's cool. Then Draft House Games sent us something. Like people still just DM me sometimes and be like, "Hey, we're gonna send you guys out a something shirt." Like somebody's gonna send us some shoes apparently sometime soon.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I don't know what the shoes are. I think I told you that before.
Oh, I don't remember
Do you have
that.
any scissors? This is tough. Oh, here we go. Like a perforated line. It's not tearing. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Oh, man. Trading cards.
Nice. I love
Need
the trading cards.
Heck yeah. I'm going to open these up. Then we'll answer some questions.
I'm trying to find out the mystery of the shirt. Here,
do some super chats.
yeah, do some super chats
All right.
while I investigate. Because mine has the same logo, just smaller on the chest. What is that, a wolf? That's a wolf.
Okay. $7 from the Anal Fisher Czar. Perpetual Dutch oven smelling each other's farts or perpetually stubbing your toe. That's a tough one. Eventually you'd get used to the other person's farts.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
I would say that.
Yeah. No, I
Ben
would agree.
Sims,
I would agree with
5
that.
pounds. Would WWE be able to pull off a women's brand that's additional to Raw and SmackDown? Maybe start it as a main event-esque show and expand. I think they probably could. John Paul Gill. Adam Cole figure. The Adam Cole action figure should be posed saying, War Games!
Oh, that'd be great.
Aaron Beresford, 5 pounds. Should Roman trade to SmackDown Live and join up to make a Shield Live faction with the Shield Live faction with the Usos? If not, put Roman with any other 2 superstars to help him get over. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It was starting to work.
A relic card inside.
Thick boy
Oh,
Anthony.
wow, look at that. This is the best thing ever. Adam Cole, baby.
War Games! Oh
This
my
is
gosh.
From his
Oh, that's
debut.
going on the wall. We got to start putting more stuff up on the wall.
This is a piece of the canvas from
Thick
that
thick
fateful
boy
day.
Anthony Hernandez.
Man, this is perfect. Set
Are
of
we
cards
getting a Ms. and Mrs. recap for patrons?
already. Let's start next week.
Maybe we'll do it on like one of the Friday or Monday shows,
Yeah.
something like that.
Joe Juarez, $2. Vacation Okada is love. Vacation Okada is life.
Jason Span, $10. I want to give a shout out to my friendo Kelsey. She moved her podcast Two-Faced Wrestling Pod to Wrestling Inc.
Oh, that's cool.
She's just the nicest and is super knowledgeable on Ring of Honor and New Japan. For sure, check it out. Also, she's a fan of the Four Lights podcast. I think I follow her on Twitter.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
What do you got there?
Noam Dar,
Here,
The Rock.
I gave you Aleister Black.
Oh,
so
nice.
I know he's your favorite.
Oh, so we'll trade.
Yeah.
For Aleister Black, I will give you.
Who will you give me?
I will give you.
Is there only three cards in here?
Here, you know what? Aleister Black is worth, in my opinion, 2 Undertakers. An old man Undertaker and
okay.
a less old
I'll
man
take that deal.
Undertaker. How much can I give you for the Adam Cole mat?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Really?
No, this is shot up to one of my most prized possessions right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Adam
Can
Cole,
I give you
baby.
a Kathy Kelly and a Heath Slater for
No.
him? Johnny Gargano, Mean Gene. Boy, a bunch of look at puffy old Triple H.
Oh my goodness.
Those weird tights.
Oh.
And another Undertaker.
3 Undertakers.
Yeah.
Man, that's a good deal.
That's a good deal.
Career spanning trade for old Larson here.
Oh, man.
You want to take it to the Twitter for a bit, answer some questions there.
Yep. Andrew Hodge. What matches would be great to get your woman friend into wrestling?
Sasha Bailey at NXT Brooklyn. That's a really good one. Something where the storytelling could be seen as more or less self-contained. You don't need to know a whole lot of backstory.
Yeah.
But also not too long.
Yeah, so not the
Because if you're not into wrestling,
Yeah.
you don't want to sit and watch a 45-minute long match.
Oscar Silva wants us to power rank Demon Balor's. You know what I'd say? Because I don't think it has to be like a women's match.
No, I don't think it has to be either. That wasn't my implication.
Aleister Black versus Velveteen Dream.
That's good. Yes, that fits the bill. I was just thinking that match because it's really good, and most of the story in that match is about how is just involved in the match itself.
I could say that. That could be number one. That's a good one. Power rank Demon Balor's.
What did he do in NXT? He did a lot more variations.
So Demon Balor that won, like Red Demon Balor that won Universal Championship.
That's number one.
That's number one. And then Pumpkin Balor is last.
Yeah.
So
and then in between, there was Jack the Ripper, Demon
yeah,
Balor.
that was a cool one.
And there was like a Texas themed one.
You have to appreciate when a guy comes out dressed up as the demon version of a guy who killed a bunch of people. Let's see here. Greg Morris, I highly recommend getting into the Kevin Steen versus El Generico Ring of Honor story.
Oh, yeah.
It was a 4-year story. Final battle, 2009, Steen turns. 2010, Steen loses and leaves. 2011, Steen gets his job back. 2012, Steen versus Generico ladder war for Ring of Honor title. Yeah, maybe I'll check that out. Is there like a DVD they can get?
I don't know. We're on Honor Club. We can watch all that.
Nice. Honor Club. I've never logged in. I really need to.
Mm-hmm.
Great question. Jordan Schwartz. If you guys could sit down with 5 wrestlers from any time period and have dinner with them, who would you pick and what would you have to eat?
Lentil pasta.
I'd get some Adalbertos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
man.
good.
Lacey brought some home yesterday, and I told her, I'm like, man, I'm trying to lose weight. I can't eat that. So I literally didn't have any.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it is a bummer because, goddamn, it looks so good.
Someone from the old-timey era, like Orville Brown.
Yeah, that'd be great. He
Just-
would be so confused
Oh, I
about
know.
everything.
Lentil pasta. What is this?
What's that little device you got there in your hand, son?
This is a phone, sir.
Oh, is it an old telephone like old Edison's making?
No, this is connected to something called the internet. Because it'd be great to hear how much of things back then were shoot and how much were works.
Yeah, it's all real, man. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I took 136 men on in one match. It was an 8-hour match per man.
All rest holds.
Yeah. Catch as catch can.
Bruno.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bruno's he seemed like he'd be
My answer would be Bruno.
a wealth
Bruno.
of great
Yeah.
stories. Arn Anderson.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, because Flair might have like had some blackout moments, you know. But Arn, I feel like,
Yeah,
He
he
was
was
there
like
for
he was
it
like the
all.
Triple H of the Four Horsemen.
plus as a bonus, you get to find out by the time freaking him and Sid had a scissors fight.
Yeah. So those are 3. Who else? Antonio Inoki.
Oh, sure, yeah, that'd be good.
Probably has a lot of good stories.
Probably.
One more.
Hulk Hogan, because things from his perspective, I'm not talking like take the racist stuff out. Like his career from his perspective must be fascinating. Like how much of like the politicking stuff will he cop to?
Well, remember when Kevin Owens just won the Universal Championship, or was about to, or right before that, he tweeted at him something like, "Hey, congratulations! Make sure you do more politicking backstage." So I feel like he's going to cop to it pretty easily.
Probably.
Gilberto Ariano, $5. Would you guys rather have Breezango in the role of the B team if Fandango wasn't injured, or just leave things as is? Man, I want all the success for Breezango.
Would you rather have Breezango be in the role of the B team if Fandango was injured? Well, yeah, if they were in the role of the B team, they'd have the freaking titles.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that.
Johnny Mata Bull Lift Club leader. Going to an NXT live show August 16th. My wife and daughter were trying to get Aleister Black and Adam Cole autographs. Who else should we try for? Velveteen Dream. Ricochet.
Yeah, those are 2 good answers. EC3.
Mm-hmm. Thick boy Anthony.
No, man,
What?
come on. Donovan Dijakovic. See if he knows how to, like, spell his name yet. That's a tough name.
It is.
Because I think it's like a K at the end of the first one and the C at the end of the second one.
Yeah. Thick boy Anthony Hernandez. Gargano Ciampa in the Cruiserweight Classic is the best for newbies. Amazing and stiff as hell. 15-minute match with good video package with amazing storytelling.
There you go.
Great
That's
choice.
a good one, too. Gary Smith, $5. Could a pretty boy faction of Fandango, Tyler Breeze, and Velveteen Dream with Dream as the leader work, or would the Fashion Police hold the Dream back? I think because the Fashion Police are so Fashion Police, it would feel like a mishmash.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like a cohesive thing.
No.
Broken Matt said, did you hear that Tommy Dreamer was offered a lot of money to close House of Hardcore? I didn't hear that.
No.
But then I'm not really, I don't pay attention to everything. I'm kind of curious about that now.
Yeah, why was he offered a lot of money to
don't know.
close his promotion? It's weird.
I don't know what this means. I'm curious about Road to Office. Would you guys, if comfortable, of course, describe the discussions that were had both with each other and your families in terms of getting an office space?
I mean, we just said, do you want
Man,
an office?
it's getting really tight in here. Do you want to get an office?
Yeah.
Let's get an office. We had talked about getting an office for a while.
Yeah.
And we were just waiting for like the finances to kind of line up. We were looking for a while, and then we found this place, and we're like, "Holy crap, that's a great deal!"
It's a bargain, yeah.
And but no, I didn't. No, Lacey's like, "I don't care. Do what you do." I'm assuming your wife was the same.
Yeah. Gilberto Ariano, $5. Who goes over Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa in the ladder match? Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. SJ Ghost, I guess, $20. Hey guys, my stepdad passed away a couple days ago. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I just want to let you guys know that your show has been keeping my mind off it for the best part. I love the show. Thanks for making wrestling interesting for me.
Well, that's very sad. My sincerest condolences.
Yeah, our condolences.
Broken Matt, who's the best wrestler you've ever met? AJ Styles.
AJ and Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, that's a good answer too. Sound like we met a whole lot of them.
No.
Charlotte was so good. Charlotte is so good that she made me have a friggin' mental breakdown.
Yeah.
How do you ask questions? Gigabyte. What kind of sandwich is Omega versus Okada for?
What's the best sandwich?
What is the best sandwich? You usually say like that sandwich that you get at that bar with the egg on it is the best, right?
Oh, the Dobby at Sam Horn's Tavern? Yeah, man.
Pretty good, man.
It's fantastic.
Oh, that's fun. Baron Ash. Would you prefer they make the tag titles intergender? Yeah, but that's never going to
that'd
happen.
be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
Mr. Ghost of 5, $2. What is the ceiling of Jim Sterling's Stardust? Don't know what that is.
I've heard that before. I've heard that name before. I don't know, though.
I don't know what that is.
I don't really know what it is. Joaquin Cardenas. Power rank the top 5 best and worst toppings for hot dogs.
Ooh.
You know, it's a great topping that rarely gets really a lot of play is the relish.
Yeah.
You know, relish is so mustard.
A good
relish.
Good pickle relish is
Yeah,
great. Yeah.
super good. So just give me mustard and relish, and if I'm really feeling it, give me a little tub of orange nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese product.
And then dip it in there.
No, here's another great one.
Go
Doesn't
ahead.
get a lot of doesn't get the credit it deserves.
Sure.
Maybe because it's not used very often.
Sauerkraut.
No, that's good.
Okay.
But some sweet and spicy peppers.
Oh, sure. Yeah. That could be good. I like
I
it.
just had some of those on a salad last night. Delicious.
It'd be Burp City, though, man.
Oh, yeah. But, man, when you were eating it,
Oh, it's the best.
fantastic. You ever had horseradish mustard? It might be the best thing.
No, I hate it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
so
cannot
good.
stand it. I'm not a fan of horseradish at all.
Oh, all right. So good.
Don't
Do you like
like
wasabi?
Not really.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
They're not exactly the same, but they're somewhat similar. They're both roots.
Can maybe kind of see that.
Well, they're similar in the sense that, like you get like a chili pepper, spicy, and it stays in your mouth for a while and it builds. Whereas with both wasabi and horseradish, you eat it, you take the bite, it hits you, and it dissipates pretty quickly.
Azo Smith, when John Cena eventually breaks Ric Flair's record, Who should dethrone him, and will the record ever be broken again? I don't think it will, because they're signing people so much later in life these days. Like Adam Cole, they literally said, go back and come back when you look older.
You look tougher.
Yeah, when you look tougher and older. So I don't think it's I really don't think it's
Yeah,
going to.
I'd be really surprised. But the answer to the first part of the question is Roman Reigns.
So you've got Velveteen Dream. Yeah, you've got Velveteen Dream. He's super young.
Yeah.
So
Leo Rush is super young.
yeah, but he's not gonna be a top champion, dude. He'll be a fantastic cruiserweight champion. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're just signing people later these days. Mo Punisher 33. If you could time travel to any era of WCW to prevent its total destruction, which era would it be, and how would you pretend to be the booker from that era? That's a great question.
That is.
So I don't know about the second part, but the first part is fascinating. Larson, you are tasked with saving WCW. What do? You can only time travel to one time. What is your plan?
Part of me feels like you got to go back to the beginning. Not the beginning of WCW. You got to go back to 1996.
Okay.
Before Bash at the Beach.
Okay.
And you got to convince the people in charge, don't go with Hogan and NWO. Go with Sting.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Because, Hogan provided a huge pop in a lot of mainstream press, I guess, maybe, with turning heel. At the same time, he kind of took things over and was a large part in making it less cool.
Yeah.
Whereas Sting, I feel like, would have made it cooler.
Yeah, maybe. And
might have given the whole NWO enterprise more legs. Also, if you go back then, you could try to convince Bischoff of a couple things. One, no motorcycles.
Yeah, get rid of the motorcycles.
No motorcycles.
Yeah.
Don't worry about trying to make... Because the idea was they're going to make NWO their own promotion within WCW, kind of, and have their own pay-per-views. So would that mean NWO guys be fighting NWO guys? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I know.
Keep it small. Focus on the story you're trying to tell. That's what I would do.
You could also try to go back and stop the AOL Time Warner merger.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like that had it because we're watching that shoot interview with Rick Steiner. Who knows how much insight he actually had, but he seemed pretty, convinced that Turner would have protected wrestling at all costs, but then it was out of his hands.
Yeah,
so,
he was removed from power.
Yeah.
Alto, $2. What should I get from the Denny's breakfast menu? Great question.
Moons over Miami.
Can't go wrong with all you can eat pancakes. But then there's a limit to the all-you-can-eat pancakes.
Yeah.
So get 2 more.
Get 2 additional.
Yeah, it's on the value menu, I think. You can get 2 pancakes for $2.
Yeah.
But if you get the all-you-can-eat as well,
yeah.
If they say, all right, you've had, I don't know how many pancakes.
You're done.
We got to cut you off.
Yeah.
And you say, oh, no. You owe me 2 more pancakes.
You owe me 2 more because I paid for that.
Yep.
It's only $2. So, yeah, those are all good answers.
Or French toast slam.
Yeah, those are all good answers. Or Moons over Miami. Just because I like the name. I think it's hilarious. That's like the worst name.
I've actually never had a Moons over Miami.
Yo, it's really bad. You need to go make sure you're by a toilet. Only 30 minutes after you
to dump out.
Because it'll explode. It explodes for sure. Anyways, that's it for the show. Thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thanks for all the super chats. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.